people, it's me, Anja. My pronouns are she and her, and welcome back to my channel for my annual end of the year Q&A. So I asked people on Twitter a few days ago for questions, and now I'm here answering those questions. So the first question is, what are you studying / what are you interested in studying? So for those who don't know, I'm a junior in college right now, and I'm majoring in English, and I'm minoring in communications. I chose my major to be English because I'm pursuing my lifelong dream of becoming a published author, and I added communications as a minor to my degree plan because I figured that I needed to appear more versatile to the workplace after I graduate, since I do need a bread and butter job since I'm not Chloe Gong. So yeah, we can't all be Chloe Gong, which is fine by me because there can only be one Chloe Gong. Anyway, the second question is, worst book you've ever read? Honestly, I don't have an answer for this one because I don't really keep track of the really bad books that I didn't like at all. That's why I really don't make videos about books that I don't really like. So yeah, I haven't really decided whether or not I'm going to make a worst books of 2021 video, but I'll keep you posted, or you'll see it in like 3 weeks if I do end up making it. Anyway, the third question is, what's the most disappointing book of the year? I would say probably An Emotion of Great Delight, or You Can Go Your Own Way, or All of Us Villains, or Not My Problem, or what's the other one that I didn't like? She Drives Me Crazy. I didn't like any of those. So yeah, those books. Or What's Not to Love. I really didn't like that book at all. So yeah, those books were my most disappointing books of the year. And if I do end up making a worst books of 2021 video, those will be the books that I will focus on. So anyway, the next question is, what's your favorite Marvel film? Probably my favorite Marvel films are Black Widow, Thor 2. I really liked Ant-Man and the Wasp as well. Captain America and the Winter Soldier. We love to see it. I have taste. Anyway, my fifth question is, what's your favorite Booktube memory? I would say probably like all the friends that I've made in the past year, which I know is a very like generic answer and it's probably what everybody else says, but it's so true. Talking to friends about books is something that I didn't really have when I was younger, aside from like my siblings and my family. So it's really nice to have like bookish friends and bookish like comrades. I don't know. I tried to think of another word for friend, but I didn't really need to, so I don't know why I decided to. But anyway, it's just really, really nice and validating to have people who have the same interest and taste in books as you do, who aren't related to you and have to talk to you because they live in the same house as you. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's just really nice and validating to have Booktube friends, especially other friends who not only read, but also are Booktubers, and then they can talk about like YouTube, like analytics and views and all that kind of stuff. Like that's also really exciting and validating, especially if they have the same amount of subscribers as you, so you can say, oh, so maybe it's the YouTube algorithm as to why I don't have more subscribers than like they do, because like I always compare myself to my friends, which I know I shouldn't do, but I do it anyway, and it's really bad. But like I have this habit of like comparing myself to my friends and like comparing all subscribers. So like for example, if my friend has less subscribers than I do, or they have more subscribers, or they have like the same number, and I think to myself that maybe my content isn't actually that bad if the same amount of people all subscribe to them, because their content is so much better than mine, or something like that. Anyway, I forgot where I was at. The next question is, favorite and least favorite character arc from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So for those who don't know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is one of my favorite TV shows, alongside Sheila, Princesses of Power, and Annie Mac. My favorite character arc is probably Daisy's. My least favorite is probably Coulson's, because Daisy is one of my favorite characters. I love her so much. She and Fitz and Simmons are probably my favorite characters, and Coulson is honestly probably one of my least favorite characters. Don't get me wrong, he's likable as a person, but as a character, I don't really like what the writers did with him in the last few seasons. So yeah, I don't want to spoil the TV show for you if you haven't seen it already. Please go watch it. It's so good and it deserves so much more hype. But yeah, Daisy's my favorite, Coulson's my least favorite. Although I do love the relationship like together, but him individually, not my fave. Anyway, the next question is, what's one book or TV show that you want to convince everybody to consume? Honestly, I don't have one because taste is subjective and you can't please everybody. So honestly, I don't really have one, which is what I say every single time somebody asks me like, what's one book you would recommend to everybody? I don't have one. So yeah, the next question is, what's your favorite TV show that you've watched this year? I would probably say Squid Game. I know Squid Game is a very basic answer because it's a TV show that everybody's seen, but it's a TV show that everybody's seen because it's so brilliant and clever and fascinating, and it's so good. I'm so excited to watch season 2 because I have no idea what will happen next. I'm also so excited for season 2 of The Wild and Gossip Girl, the reboot. I haven't seen the original Gossip Girl, and honestly, I have no really interest in it. I don't know if I should watch it years from now. I just know that if I were to watch the original Gossip Girl, I would be the person who would compare it to the reboot, which I know is what people are doing with the reboot. But since I watched the reboot first, I would be comparing the original to the reboot instead of the other way around. Anyway, I'm also excited for season 3 of High School Musical, the musical, the series. But anyway, I think that those are the 4 TV shows that I am looking forward to for new seasons of. Aside from the rest of season 4 of Grownish, I have no idea when that's coming out. I think next year, but I don't know when specifically. But anyway, yeah, I haven't started any new TV shows since I started and finished Brooklyn Nine-Nine this year. That was also a really good TV show that I watched this year. But anyway, my answer is Squid Game. So, yeah. Next question is, what's your favorite Marvel Disney Plus show? Definitely Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think that WandaVision and Loki are both overrated, and I've never seen What If because I don't really have any interest in it since the episodes are literally chronological and each episode is different from what I've heard. And Hawkeye is pretty good so far, but I would definitely say Falcon and Winter Soldier since I think that WandaVision and Loki, like I just said, are overrated. So, yeah. Next question is, what's a book that you're most excited to read before the year ends? I don't really have one either because honestly all the books that I was really excited for to come out this year, I've either already read and I really like them, or I read them and I didn't really like them, or I've DNF'd them. So I don't really have an answer. Sorry to disappoint. The next question is, what's the best book that you've read this year? I am definitely going to make a video talking about my favorite books of 2021. I think I have 12 or 13 books that I've read this year and completed and rated 5 stars. So yeah, the first 5 star this year was I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman, and the latest one was How to Be a Girl Award by Kayla Carter. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. I know that video is coming the first week of 2022. So yeah, with that said, that's my end of the year Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my 4th time filming this video. If you feel like my answers are a bit rushed or anything like that. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this final result. I know that I certainly did. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below the butterfly emoji if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.